When you think of Nike, you think of winning and the best athletes in the world. The sports brand is one of the biggest worldwide. However, scratch beneath the surface, and you'll find that Nike is slowly starting to lose its grip on the industry and its number one spot. With the latest news of them parting ways with Tiger Woods, you have to ask, is Nike being overtaken by its competitors? The newest development in the Nike saga is that they've brought their $500 million 27-year partnership to an end with Tiger Woods. Those paying close attention may suggest this was very much on the cards. Woods' career is coming to an end, and Nike stopped making golf equipment in 2016. The more you look into it, the more it makes sense. Golf has been a fairly unsuccessful venture for Nike, with unprofitable years throughout. This decision will signal more of a focus on the Jordan brand breaking into the industry, who have recently released a line of golf wear. When Nike signed a deal with Tiger Woods, they were breaking down barriers, but in recent years, the partnership is more risky. As a socio-conscious company that is trying to champion women athletes, Tiger Woods is not somebody you want as a champion of the brand. It is impossible to know how much of a part this has played in the decision to part ways, but what is clear, however, is that their priority is no longer with these big names. Instead, they need to put their efforts into taking back control of the sport that built the foundations of the brand, the running industry. Nike is losing ground in this race too. Hoka and On are gaining a foothold amongst runners, as well as with people who are looking for comfortable footwear to work. Nike announced a 2% fall in footwear sales in North America in the last quarter, and higher prices weren't enough to offset a 10% decline in sales volume. Footwear industry analyst Matt Powell has stated that both Hoka and On are taking share from Nike, and there is a growing consensus that the pace of innovation from the Oregon-based Nike is slowing. Nike CEO John Donahoe said last month that the company was giving priority to the everyday runner looking for something new. To add to the pressure, Adidas and New Balance are also making headway in the market for streetwear by bringing back old models in dozens of colorways, signature moves of the Nike playbook. If you're enjoying this video, we're so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers. Please hit the subscribe button and help us get there. We really appreciate it. Nike losing Tiger isn't the first high-profile athlete Nike has let walk out the door in recent years. Harry Kane left for Skechers, Neymar left for Puma, along with 40 other top-flight players leaving in the last 3 years. Outside of football, Nike pissed off Steph Curry by getting his name wrong and leaving his teammate at the time Kevin Durant's name on the slideshow. Curry would sign with Under Armour and be the first step in making them as relevant as they are now. Recently, Nikola Jokic has switched allegiances for the Chinese brand 361 Degrees. It's not easy to think that Nike has given away some of its best players to its main competitors with such ease. Therefore, one wonders, what actually lies behind Nike's strategy? But is the issue at Nike simply complacency, or is it a little more complicated than that? Whilst the loss of these global superstars will most definitely leave a chink in the armor of the sports brand, Nike are in no means in any danger. We all know, and most of us own Nike products, and this is not going to change. It has to be a worry that the market share is shifting, with competitors aided by the sponsorship of massive sporting names. But I do not see any need to panic. Rather, it seems that Nike are simply prioritizing other elements to their business and focusing on getting to the top in the industries that built the brand to what it is today. Colin Kaepernick and the US women's soccer team are just two examples of Nike using social issues for their advertising campaigns, highlighting racism and equal pay. While sponsoring the big names adds prestige, Nike are moving to a stronger focus on sustainability, social justice, and the climate emergency, while keeping a collection of megastars to rep the brand on the big stages. Although recent years have seen some sportswear brands pop up and gain huge notoriety, the heavyweight battle will always be between Nike and Adidas. For lots of people, they pick one early on and stay loyal to the three stripes or the famous swoosh. But this is another area in which Nike are losing ground. A few years back, Nike was at the top of its game. The Nike Dunks were the shoe everyone was wearing. They had their branding on every notable player in every popular sport around the world. But in recent years, its arch nemesis Adidas have come back swinging as the Adidas Samba is a shoe of choice amongst the younger population right now, and the strategic sponsorship of some of the most upcoming young stars. This, accompanied with the 90 noughties inspired adverts and playing on nostalgia by bringing back the gorgeous old Adidas Predators, has seen a shift in their tides, and Nike may well be losing its cool guy reputation. How can Nike mount a comeback? Maybe we'll see Nike bring back the adverts that made our childhoods, and the famous T90s will get a comeback to rival that of Adidas. We have to ask though, which do you prefer, the T90 or the Predator? If you learned something from this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more business in sports videos every single week. Bye for now.